Once upon a time there was a kind old toy maker named Geppetto. He lived in a tiny cottage and made wooden toys for all the children. One day, Geppetto had a brilliant idea. "I will carve a puppet," he declared. "A puppet who can dance and sing." Geppetto worked tirelessly, carving a mischievous grin and bright, curious eyes onto the puppet's face. At last, the puppet was finished. Geppetto named him Pinocchio. "Oh, how I wish you were a real boy," Geppetto whispered, gazing at his creation with love. That night a magical fairy visited Geppetto's workshop. She saw Pinocchio and decided to grant Geppetto's wish. With a tap of her wand, she brought Pinocchio to life. "Pinocchio," the fairy said, "be kind, brave, and truthful, and one day you shall become a real boy." Pinocchio, now alive and full of mischief, couldn't wait to explore the world. Geppetto, overjoyed, sent Pinocchio off to school. But on his way, Pinocchio met a sly fox and a mischievous cat. "Come with us," they tempted. "We know a land of fun and games." Pinocchio, easily swayed by their promises, followed them to Toyland. In Toyland there were no rules, no school, just endless sweets and exciting games. Pinocchio, caught up in all the excitement, forgot all about Geppetto and his promise to the fairy. Days turned into weeks and Pinocchio, initially thrilled by the carefree life, started to miss Geppetto's warm hugs and bedtime stories. He also noticed that the children in Toyland, though initially appearing happy, were turning into donkeys. Pinocchio realized he had made a mistake. Toyland wasn't as fun as it seemed. Filled with regret, Pinocchio decided to escape Toyland and return to Geppetto. As he journeyed, he encountered talking animals and magical creatures. Each encounter taught Pinocchio the importance of honesty, bravery, and listening to his conscience. He learned that disobeying his conscience made his nose grow longer. One day Pinocchio heard that Geppetto was out at sea, searching for him. Determined to save his father, Pinocchio plunged into the ocean, bravely facing stormy waves and dangerous sea monsters. Deep beneath the waves he found Geppetto trapped inside a giant whale. Pinocchio, remembering the fairy's words, knew he had to be brave. He devised a plan to make the whale sneeze, propelling Geppetto and himself back to the surface. Through quick thinking and courage, Pinocchio rescued Geppetto from the belly of the whale. Exhausted but overjoyed, Pinocchio and Geppetto returned home. They embraced warmly, both filled with gratitude and love. Pinocchio, having learned from his mistakes, promised to always be truthful and kind. He realized that true happiness came not from endless fun, but from love, honesty, and bravery. The blue fairy who had been watching over Pinocchio saw his transformation. She was proud of the brave, selfless puppet he had become. With a gentle tap of her wand, she turned Pinocchio into a real boy. Geppetto's wish had finally come true. And so, Pinocchio, once a wooden puppet, became a real boy, proving that kindness, courage, and honesty truly are the most magical things of all.